The pursuit of the supernatural God. This is a very, very powerful, important topic, the supernatural God. And the reason I write is to be part of my book, that the supernatural God has largely been forgotten by many churches, and just simply because it is too hard to execute it, to see that happen. Of course, there is supernatural and heart transformation. I believe that is the greatest, and granted that's happening. But I'm in two areas that I'm talking supernatural, especially in the area of healing and prophecy and the word of knowledge and all this stuff. Because of the infinite darkness of sin, we need an infinite sacrifice, infinite value, sacrifice of infinite value to atone us from the power of darkness or propitiate us. And that's why the Son of God had to come to incarnate into this world to become a man for us. Only he can provide the infinite value atonement. But we also needed a man to endure suffering and death to atone for us. And hence it's got to be a man, a perfect man. There's no other one like Jesus Christ. That's phase one. Now kind of phase two, the redemptive narrative of Christ. And that has come upon us now. Phase one's by Jesus. Phase two is by us. Of course, the Holy Spirit in us, working in us. And that also requires the infinite value of power and grace of God to counter the spiritual warfare of the infinite darkness, power of Satan. You hear that? See, Jesus needed, because God is infinitely holy. And because of that, when we sin, we have created a chasm of infinite distance from God because he's so holy. Even the little sin of us, and we have a lot accumulated, and God turned away his face. God hides his face from us. That's what Isaiah or Psalm scriptures say. And now the only way for us to get back is atonement. There's phase one. Phase two now, we need that infinite value, power to counter that darkness power. Even though death has been defeated, but it's not completely done, we still carry on. We have to grow the church. We have to make disciples in the nations. And that's why Jesus said, go make disciples of all nations. All power and authority has been given to me. Therefore, go. We can only go because he's gotten all the power and authority. And he also said in Acts chapter 1, verse 8, next